Today, Caden's gonna be a little aggressive. So what are we doing here? Talking about movies?
No, we can talk about the movie and just yours and mine experience. Like going from doing short films to us doing this with like a full crew.
Yeah. Alright, dude.
That's a good talking point.
Let's go try. Alright, you wanna do the thing?
Alright.
I'm gonna put this in my pocket.
3, 2, 1. Action!
You talking to me? I'm talking to you. This is talking to me, talking to you. And I got my best friend and partner in crime, Kaden Lucas. What's up, brother?
Not much, man. I just got done painting my room today.
Dude, we painted his room. Holy shit. That was a task. And you busted it out a lot faster than I thought you was going to do. I told you it was going to take like 2 days, and this motherfucker painted his room all day, put 2 layers of fucking paint on, and like set his whole room up within the day. It took me 2 days to paint this whole podcast room, and he did it in less than 7 hours, 6 hours.
Yeah. I kind of knew if I'd stopped doing it, I was just going to be done and say, fuck, but I'm like, no, I'm going to push myself. I'm going to finish this, and it's going to be done today.
You did it, dude. You did real good at it. I mean, I helped just a little bit. About as much as you helped me with mine.
Yeah, that's fair.
You got to do your own shit sometimes. That's which is a funny coincidence, because we are making our own movie.
Yes, we are.
Us. Like, we are so we were talking about this week of like how like we kind of just like called in a bunch of favors.
Yo, yeah.
Like, basically.
We called in basically almost every favor we had.
Every single one we had. All these people we've met and that we've done stuff with throughout the years, we've just like, hey, would you like want to please fucking help us? Because we would really appreciate if you just helped us. Because we got this stupid idea to make a movie when we don't have any money. That's the stupid part.
That's the stupid part.
That's what I've been trying to say this whole time. It's like, we don't have any money, so we're just kind of going off a whim that people like have a trust for our creative skills that we can make a decent movie out of what we're given. Which is not anything. Okay, we have spent some money on this film, but what would you, if we could budget it right now, as of right now, we're about, I'd say a little over 50% of the film.
Oh yeah, we're
like filming.
Yeah.
We have all the main scenes except for one, I think. At least...
Yeah, just
the
that
core,
one.
Like, acting.
Yeah, like I've told you and I've told, like, Ricky, Josh, Rachel, like, we have one more scene to do and we can cut a trailer.
Yep. Which, man, that trailer's going to come at you guys quick. It's going to be hot. It's going to be ready. We're going to probably pop a teaser up here soon. Don't we? We still got the little teaser.
I want to get that last scene. I want to do, like, the mini trailer.
Yep.
And then when we get it more edited, like, closer to its actual release, then we do the full, like, 3 minutes.
Yeah, for
this
sure.
This first one's going to be, like, 20, 30 seconds.
And being as fun as this has been and building the relations that we've built, like, we haven't gotten close to everybody, but, like, obviously there's an understanding of there's mayhem.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's been fun, but there's also been some crazy, wild shit just because, we're being artists, we're being out all night.
Yep.
We're putting in hard, dedicated work, Sometimes we have a little too much fun.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes we get a little too abrasive and out of our position, per se.
Yeah.
So, like me, I normally direct the films.
Yeah.
Right? So I'm normally director. I normally, like, coordinate the planning. I get a hold of everybody. I tell them basically what we're going to do and how we're going to do it. And so with this... Like we've said, we had Josh come on, and he's been the director of the film. He's like helped me with like I do a lot of pre-coordinating.
Yeah, you do a lot of setup.
Yeah, I do a lot of setup. You do a good chunk
of the setup.
And pre, and a lot of you've started to assist me with Collins and stuff like that, and just getting things set up like that. But just show up, set up, and then Josh comes in and he like takes over the role of like leading the team to the destinated final product.
Right, which you've gotten really good about, like stepping back and like you were saying earlier about people having to stay in their role.
Yeah.
Like you can't jump it. You've done from like if you look back at the footage, going from the first night we started filming to what we're doing now.
Yeah, I shut my fucking mouth.
Yeah,
basically.
Pretty much.
I kind of had to learn to do that, because I mean it is my beast. I'm a credited writer in the film.
You wrote half.
I wrote half. We say we wrote half. I wrote about. We need a good fraction.
If you were really to break it down, if you were really to break it down, you and me probably wrote like 80% of it.
Yeah, and we had help. Like
That's why I'm saying 80%.
Yeah, there's definitely people that have attributed to the writing, like Josh, Austin, Rachel, Ricky. I mean, when we first started writing the film, it was basically like, hey, Ricky, we're gonna make this movie about you, and you're gonna be the star, and it's gonna be this vivid, crazy one night rush. And that was the idea, and then it turned into, well, let's make it about these brothers. Well, let's make it about this girl as well. So like,
we made it about her first. We didn't get into like their backstories until...
but I feel like the story was more about them than when we first started writing it, and then it became about this the main character, which is Amber is the name.
We can name drop character names.
Yeah,
we're close enough.
We're getting close. We got a lot of like really cool like pre-release marketing.
Yeah,
and like designs and stuff to throw at you guys. We got a lot of cool images and just stuff to kind of really get people pumped up for it.
Oh yeah,
I'm super excited to start releasing that stuff.
Oh yeah, we still got a little while though, man.
Yeah, we do. It's all preparation. We've been working on the film for 3 months now. Since March. Was it the end of March or the beginning of March?
It was like it was end of March because full moon was out.
So we've been working on this for 3 full moons.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
Which it's Moonlight Hour. That's why we're working on full moon nights.
Yeah.
But obviously, we don't need to do that every time.
No, we are definitely not doing that next time.
That's the thing I've noticed too, like the process. Like this is a deeming process, and it's very intricate, and like everyone has their specific roles, and that's what I mean by that. Like you got to find the role in that project specifically that you're doing, and then and stick with it, and stay in your lane, as people would say.
Yeah.
We got Austin and Josh have laid that to us pretty well. Like, they've experienced real like film. Movie sets. Yeah, real movie sets.
So they know how it works and what to do with it.
Exactly. It's definitely it's fucking bureaucracy to a certain degree, man. It's business. Like there are people there. They're being paid. They're making money, and they are funneling money into this project. And that's exactly what we're doing in a smaller sense. And that's where like, it really is it's a toll that you have to take and understand, but be grateful for and humble about.
Right.
Because if you're not, then that's where you build the bad relationships with people during these makings of films and stuff.
Right.
I mean, you hear all the nightmare stories about people.
Oh yeah, like directors are a pain to work with, or certain directors won't work with certain actors because they're just being assholes for whatever reason. Yeah. And that just comes down to any creative project you work with people on.
So, dude, I like your sunglasses.
Thank you.
Where'd you get those?
I got these I went to Point Pleasant, West Virginia.
Yeah.
To go see Mothman. It says Mothman search team on them.
So this motherfucker comes in my room. Well, how early in the morning was it?
It was like 9 o'clock.
It was fucking early, which I normally am the one that wakes up early and wakes everybody else up in the house. That day, I don't know what I had done. I was.
You were like partying the night before or something.
I did.
You were like out of it.
I was having a good time. I think I know which night that was actually. Was that about 2 weeks ago?
It was about 3.
About 3? Maybe I don't know then. I can't remember. It doesn't matter.
It wasn't a fight night because I left on like a Monday.
Nah, yeah. But, so you went out there to see Mothman.
Yeah.
He tries to wake me up to go with him. I'm like, fuck you. Go by yourself. Yep. No, I didn't say it like that.
You were basically you were pulling the lazy shit of like, I want to go see Mothman, but I'm tired.
Yeah, I did want to go see Mothman. Old Justin Chambers just seen Mothman too.
Really? He was out there?
Yeah, he also seen, I guess, a fucking dead body. Like, what the fuck?
What the fuck?
Yeah, he said he seen one like driving down Highway 52. He's posting on Facebook if he should like call somebody. It's like, the fucking cops.
You call the cops, you see a dead body. This ain't Stand By Me. We're not gonna go look for a dead body.
This guy called the cops on that. Yeah, it's crazy. But yeah, he was out there, Mothman. So what did you see while you were out there?
I just literally just walked around the town all day. Like I drove because it's like 4 hours from here. Took the drive. Beautiful drive, by the way. It's like nothing but hills and fields and trees.
Would you just ride down 32?
Oh, yeah. You literally go ride 32 to the end. You take a right, and then you just go straight there. But, yeah, it was a nice drive. And then I went to the town, walked around. Like, I wish I would have got some Mexican food. There was a Mexican restaurant.
Yeah.
That looked really good. I'm going to try that next time.
We'll go back. I won't be as lazy, and I'll go with you.
Oh, yeah, you're coming. I'm going back.
Well, dude, So what's funny is that you're a camera guy. And you didn't take your camera with you.
I needed to get away from it for a little bit.
Oh, okay. So it's kind of like a woo-saw moment?
Yeah, kind of. Because I was really getting bitter towards like all creative stuff involving everything.
Really? You was? So you didn't speak to me about this. You didn't say that. You said that you had found the reason why you do things again, but you didn't say that you were falling out of why you do
I was.
That's interesting. Would you like to touch on that? Because I had no.
It was just burnout.
Yeah. What is it? Was it mostly just so having all these different things going on at once, or is it just one in particular project that's burning you, or?
I think it was just all of it at once. Like, I'm trying to think the best way to word it.
Go ahead. You got time.
I think I was just burned out on everything. I hadn't really like rested.
Yeah, like
it had just been the same thing every day. Like, go to work, come back, work on a project, days off, work on a project, do a podcast, work on video shit, do photo stuff. And it was the same thing every single day.
Well, that's crazy.
So sick of it.
Yeah, it was just crazy that you say that too, because that's a lot of different stuff, but it feels the same to you. Why is it that it feels the same to you?
Because it all takes place in the same place.
You're right, though, which is around.
I think it's partly because I have my room in my office is also the room.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, me too. I feel that.
Yeah.
You talking to me? I'm talking to you. Oh. So yeah, but no, I understand that too. It's definitely, you know what I mean? And I'm in that hole with you. Like,
yeah,
we loop.
You handle it a lot better than me.
Yeah, we loop the same path. And that's why I think, because you talk about transition periods and shit and making small changes, and I talk about the same thing but making a big change.
Yeah. And
I think that's what it is that you allow like these small steps to like
get to one bigger step.
And I just go ahead and I almost like I dwell and then I identify and then I hit it.
Yeah.
And then just kind of jump, you know.
Yeah.
I'm much more leap of faith than actually strategically make decisions. But I've gotten better at that, I feel like.
You are. You're getting better at seeing it like as a step-by-step process. And I think doing the movie is definitely helping you with that. Of like, okay, this is what we got to do. Like you were talking about, because we were listening to the podcast today.
Yep.
You were talking about how it was like music. Like, okay, like right now we just have the guitar.
Yeah.
And like, there's been a couple times we've watched footage back, like, this doesn't look as good as it could be, or like it needs something or something with that. But like I said, we just have the guitar, but now we're going to add the drums and the bass and the harmonies and all that.
Yeah.
And then that's where it's going to start coming alive.
Yeah, exactly. And also like, you know, looking back, when we first started, I did get like, you know, I was getting a little freaked out because I feel like we wasn't getting everything. But then I just realized like about, you know, a fourth through it that this is different. And like everything needs to be taken lightly, you know. And, every step is a step still. Yeah. Like, you know, and what we do, we have to be patient and take these steps very strategically. Yeah. Because if we don't, then we're never going to make a feature-length film, which is what our goal is.
Because that's what a lot of this is. It is like a learning experience. Like even this project, every single one of us involved has grown so much.
Absolutely. Like
me, as far as being a cinematographer, you being an actor, working on lighting. Josh is a fucking director, dude.
Stepping in.
Like we filmed last Wednesday. Josh was in the zone. Like I'm like, damn, Josh, you got all these motherfuckers in shape. I don't have to do barely anything.
It's nice, and like, you know, I just got to sit there and be annoyed. You know,
and you just chilled.
Yeah,
you pissed me off less out of everyone in that thing.
Dude, that's
that situation.
What you screamed at me though.
I know you took the brunt of that, and I apologize for that.
It's love. It's all love.
You definitely took the brunt of my anger.
But that's what it is, though, man. It's passion.
It's like I won't get mad about it if I didn't care about it.
Well, that's what I was saying too to Austin earlier. I had a conversation with him on the phone, just talking about like how we can. You got to take things. Like, okay, we're not. I said this about like us four. Like, obviously, I include everybody. Yeah, I do believe everybody is like this, but I just used me, you, Austin, and Josh as an example. Yeah, we are the epitome of we don't give up. We don't quit. Yeah, we don't have like quit in us. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. And like, no matter how aggravated or how like frustrated or any fucking emotional feeling that like overwhelms you, we just keep going because we know what we want and we know that we can get what we want at the end of this. You know what I'm saying? It's a beautiful thing.
It is, and I agree with that sentiment like wholeheartedly. Like thinking back, and that's something I forget a lot of the time.
Yeah, because you get wrapped in your emotions.
Yeah, I get lost in my sauce a lot.
Yeah, you lost in your sauce. I like that. I say that a lot. You're lost in your sauce.
Yeah, I do. You do that a lot.
I try to make funny quotes. I mean, I am a talk show host. It seems like at this point in my life. So.
Oh, you kind of are. Like you just went out to the Vineyard the other day.
Oh yeah.
You worked a 13-hour day.
Yeah, I did.
You left at like 11 o'clock in the morning. You didn't get back till like 1.
Yep. And I got Jeremy coming on the podcast next.
Yeah.
I'm gonna talk to him a lot about that because he was actually there too. But I worked 13 hours, man.
Doing this.
I showed up at 11 o'clock. Set up this little setup. Basically, what I got going on right here.
Yeah.
One less camera on me because I don't need all the attention. It's about what I was showcasing, which it was this beautiful vineyard. It's called Rock on the Vineyard. Was the event. It was at the Indian Spring Winery. It was a beautiful place. The wine was fucking excellent. I drank sangria, but the wine was excellent.
I had some of the sangria. It was really good.
Yeah, he was trying to drink the fermented fucking separated shit. I was like, Kaden, don't drink that. You're going to die.
Dude, it's not going to kill me. People have died from way less than that.
Speaking of, you remember 1,000 Ways to Die?
Vaguely.
I did. Yeah, so what's the one you remember?
It was a dude who tried to do homemade liposuction on himself.
Wow.
He literally did it with a vacuum cleaner.
So
how he died was he didn't account for the fact that he was bleeding out.
Wow.
Because when people do surgery, they'll like cauterize where the scar is. And he didn't do that, and he bled out and died.
The one I remember,
the liposuction worked.
Is the college couple that wanted to get hot by getting in the giant inflatable balloon, but it was full of like either carbon monoxide or like helium or something. Something like
would have been
you shouldn't
breathe in a lot of.
Yeah, and they got high in there, and then they lost like the entrance, so they just like were like high walking around trying to find the zipper.
Yeah,
and just died in there, and they didn't get found until hours later. Fucking crazy, man.
Yeah.
What was we talking about before that, though?
We were talking about the Vineyard. We were talking about doing stuff.
Yeah. So I have been doing a lot of stuff. I'm trying to do more live events too.
Yeah. Like, there's a lot of people we need to hit up to like talk about that.
Yeah,
I think once you release the Vineyard thing and like have that as like your proof of concept.
Yeah, you
can like show it to people.
Yeah, because
hey,
yeah, I do want to go out and do more of those things. And I do want to show because there's a lot of really cool shit that's going on in the city.
Oh yeah, dude, it's slowly popping back up. Especially COVID restrictions are not a thing anymore.
Well, and like events are happening again, and that's cool. But like, I mean, dude, before that, I mean, there's a lot of good like just like content creators that I would love to just like. Try to figure out a way to showcase that kind of stuff too.
Yeah,
you know what I mean, like,
because that's like part of the reason we even started doing this was to like show people off.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, and that what's the best way to show somebody else by talking to them? You know?
Yeah, talk to them and have them talk to you about what they're doing.
Yeah, talking to you. Exactly. And so, but since I got you here, let's talk a little. So let's talk about like where we kind of came from with the whole short films.
Is it time to tell? No, that was after that story. I'll say it was finally time for us to tell that story.
No, we'll tell that one later. No, just how we got into making the short film. So we hadn't done any like creative content work for about over a year at this point when we first started.
It was almost a year.
We hadn't made anything. We had a project that we worked on for about 2.5 years straight.
Yep.
And that fell apart.
Yeah.
And so, but we had been a year off that. Everybody was in a very depressed state.
I kind of went crazy.
Did you?
Oh yeah.
You went crazy?
Hey, Will, you know what the fuck I did.
You're right, you did.
You know what I did during that year and for like a year after that.
You went a little walkers, but it's all right though. Everyone has their thing though, man. That's okay, you know. As long as you keep learning. That's the point of this, you know.
Like you're saying, like we never give up. We learn and then we move forward.
Yeah, we're not quitters.
Yeah. Like back when we started doing I remember what we were doing. It was
So everyone was in a depressive state, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell this the way I perceive it.
the way you envision.
Because I say the same story every time.
Yeah.
So it was about a year. Everybody was like super fucking like depressed about the situation,
Yeah.
and I was really the only one that like wasn't super beat up about it.
Yeah.
Like
Surprisingly, though.
it was weird. It was just strange because I normally am the one that is more like I'm the shocking. Wait, he's not emotional about it this time. I'm the shocker normally. When
It was more that there
was.
was a lot of shit that happened like right there in that time period, and you took it better than any of us.
Yeah, and I think that just comes with the whole like I'm willing to learn, man. Like I'm willing to take these fucking bullets.
You're willing to take it on the chin.
Yeah, and a lot of people aren't like that. A lot of people aren't willing to like put themselves out there to take those kind of shots. Like, because I believe that includes like helps me put myself out there for opportunities now.
Yeah.
As well. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm willing to just do it anyway. Like,
Yeah.
put yourself out there. You know? Like,
Yeah.
Like,
We were
I'm literally displaying myself on a podcast. Like,
Yeah.
to talk to people. Like, it's just you just got to be comfortable when you're in skin, and that's inevitably what it is.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, that actually ties into what.
yeah, what I'm saying. And so for a year, everyone was super depressed about the situation, which I was like lesser. I was just ready to get back into work and like to do stuff and to be creative and get that lane and an avenue of, I guess, repression to be released.
Yeah.
And so nobody wanted to do it. I wanted to do comedy. I wanted to. I had a whole idea, man. It was so.
You
crazy.
wanted to make
I
another
literally have
show.
dude. Let me pull my phone out. I'm gonna pull this out. I got this in my phone still. I had a whole show idea. We were gonna make a cartoon, like animated show with like comedy skits. I think.
I think the intro. Yeah, it was supposed to be like Tales of the Crypt. Like we'd have like a cartoon.
Yeah,
host,
that's what it was.
And it would be like real life skits.
Yeah. Okay, hold on. Where's it at? Yeah. So yeah.
Was it the Whatever Show?
I didn't have a name for the show.
I think we were gonna run with
The
that.
Whatever Show, I think, was the first idea for this podcast.
Tid Skits was the beginning of that.
Tid Skits. That's what that
was
beginning.
Tid Skits. That was the last sketch we did for that project.
Yep. I think that kind of spawned into what we were trying to do.
That was the beginning of that. I mean,
But I had a whole I don't know if you guys can see this. I had a whole list of different stuff. So this is a list of things to do and skit ideas. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know if you can see that, but whatever. There's a shit ton. Yeah, I can like.
We'll rattle off a few, describe them, and then we'll get back to the Clairemont story.
Yeah, we're almost done. But this is just what I had done in that time period, trying to,
get us together,
get everyone involved.
We were lost in our sauce. I was really lost.
There was a
in
lot
that
of people I was trying to get involved, man, and like it was possible. Like it just, I guess, wasn't on the cards for everyone else mentally, and that was fine. No big deal, because we ended up doing. Well, I'm about to get into the story later, but we got all right. Which ones should we go on?
You want to give away Ants? Ants, I think, is the best one.
No, I don't want to give away Ants. That is the best one. Somebody could actually do that one.
Yeah, that's actually a pretty good idea. What else do we have? Just start rattling them off. I'll remember.
Oh,
the
dude,
cool
your
ones.
Ghost Adventures one.
Oh yeah.
But no,
I still want to make
the
that.
funniest part was that like it'd be like he's like a guy like he'd be like, man, all right, so I'm gonna go check out this spot over here, and he'd he'd walk and he'd be like, whoa, it's cold, hey, Will, come over here.
Like, put your hand here, dude. That is cold.
Oh my god,
man, come over here. Put your hand, and it would just go and go until there's like 10 people.
God,
until finally it's like the demon. Like, oh shit, that is cold. There's definitely something evil in here. But yeah, that was a good one. I still want to make that one day.
Man, we had some dumbass ideas too.
We had Teenage Bigfoot.
That was okay.
That was one we can. We got to get fucking. Oh, we could call it. We could call in that favor.
But oh shit, we could call it that.
We got a Bigfoot suit.
Who has that? I can't remember.
Liz has that.
Oh, that's right. We might be able to do that one. We did have a Bigfoot horror movie idea.
Yeah, that was kind of a spawn between those two.
Yeah, that was I really do think that would actually kind of be a good movie if we did it the right way.
We'd have to do it the right way.
Imagine if like it's
Blair Witch.
It's Blair Witch.
It's Blair Witch with a bigger twist.
Yeah, but it's shot well too. It's not
found footage.
Well, there's parts of that, but it's also shot like a movie.
Yeah.
I would do that.
We would have to borrow some of Josh's idea from the thing that he worked on.
Yeah, for sure.
From the way he described it to me.
Well, just the way he shot it. I love the way he shot that.
Yeah.
It's awesome. But yeah, but back to the original story.
Back to Clairemont.
Yeah, back to
we just went on a big ass fucking
tangent. What we're doing? Yeah, sorry about that. But we're going back. That's something I've learned about while I've been doing this podcast is how to pin a memory and just go back to it.
Yeah,
we can come back to it.
Exactly.
And we just did.
You're learning, Will.
So after a year of, I had all these ideas, I had all these skit ideas, I had all this stuff planned, what I wanted to do, how I wanted to format it, how I wanted to design, all this shit, man. I really put the work in, guys. Like, I was really trying to do this show. No one wanted to do it, though, and no one wanted to do that, and that was fine. That's okay, because we ended up, me and Kaden, we went to our friend's Dylan's house, which Dylan's going to be coming back out to the podcast here soon. So
he better.
He's going to show off his new album.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to talk about all that stuff he did for us.
Yeah.
We're
going to talk about lots of stuff with Dylan.
Oh, yeah.
And, we went to Dylan's house.
If you want, you can sit in on that one.
I sit in on all these anyway.
You're right, but I mean, like, you can...
No, not on the couch.
You don't want to be on the couch? Okay, that's fine.
We're not going to be Ricky.
You're right.
We're going to cut that. Ricky would kick my ass
no,
for that.
I'm keeping that shit. I'm keeping it. So, fucking... but where were we? Yeah, so...
We went to Dylan's house.
Went to Dylan's house. We went to hang out with Dylan. It's been a while since we've seen Dylan.
It had
been a while.
It had been a long... It had been, what, like
at that point,
6-8 months?
Yeah, it'd been quite a long time.
Seen him.
And so... We hung out with him, drank a bottle of wine. I'm pretty sure Dylan cut himself.
Oh, yeah. The wine bottle. Yeah, the cork got stuck in it and Dylan had to break the bottle open.
Yeah, that was fun.
We might have drank last, but it's fine.
I don't think I drank any of that shit.
You did. We all drank it.
Yeah, but it don't matter.
But
it's fine. We didn't die. But so then we, started drinking and Dylan went inside and we had talked a little bit about, wanting to do stuff.
Yeah.
We just didn't know what. We had no ideas. Like, nobody wanted to do the comedy stuff.
I really didn't want to do comedy again.
But me and Kaden,
I was still really bitter about it.
We had talked about doing like real like film and like dramatic stuff. We obviously didn't have the experience at the time, but we always wanted to. I guess he always wanted to do that.
I always wanted to do like drama stuff.
I've watched a lot of
indie movies and stuff.
Yeah, and I've watched a lot of really good movies and series that I just like really was captivated by.
Yeah.
Through my life. So like I was like, man, I would kind of want to do. I've been an artist. I played music, so I was like, okay, why not dabble in this? Like let's do that. And then, but we didn't have any ideas. So we're like, well, what can we? Let's plan all this stuff out. Let's do this. Let's do that. Because we used to do that. We planned out like all this stuff before we would do it, and so we were so used to it. We were used to grinding weekly, but we were also used to planning it all out. You know what I'm saying? And so we were like, yeah, let's plan all this. And then we're just like, no, fuck that.
Yeah,
let's just do it.
What can we do?
What can we do tomorrow?
And you? What can we do tomorrow? Just me and you.
Which is very different than the concept we're doing now.
Oh, it's very different.
But we have dreams. We have big dreams. And so that's cool.
We started somewhere.
Exactly.
That was the whole point of that, was like, we have to start somewhere. We have to start doing it.
Yeah.
You and I were having that conversation earlier today. Like, it's never going to be the right time.
No, never.
It's never going to be the perfect opportunity.
Yeah, and every moment that you waste is exactly what I just said.
Waiting for that.
You're wasting it. You're wasting your time. And, like, time is so precious because inevitably we're all going to die.
Oh, yeah.
We're gone, bro. Like, it's going to happen. So if you don't decide to do things now, then that's just those moments wasted of not enjoying it. And I'm learning that, and I enjoy that I'm going down this path in life. It's very inspirational.
Yeah,
dude. Seriously,
it is. It's gonna be a hell of a story to tell one day.
It's gonna be fun, man. And so, but we did do that. We jumped right into an idea, and the idea was just like, man, it's just like somebody getting away from something, right?
I don't really remember how we concepted that.
I can't remember. We used to concept stuff a lot more.
It was more concept-y back in the early days. I kind of miss that sometimes.
Yeah, I think we do that still, but just
it's
a way
mix.
more.
It's a mix.
We got to those. I mean, dude, we're making like a 30 to 45 minute long film.
Yeah, I know. We can't make a 45-minute long video where no one says anything and it's just music.
Dude, that'd be. Well, I bet it's been done. 100%.
It probably has. If it hasn't,
So then we made. It was My Bad.
Yep.
That was the first film we did.
Still my top 5.
Did we watch that first time on the podcast? I think we watched.
Yeah, we watched like all the stuff when it was me and Ricky.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
we watched all Clairemont stuff.
Then it's just and it's literally like people still watch. Everybody that comes and looks at our videos, that's what they come and watch. They come and watch My Bad.
Yeah,
which is crazy because we have come so far. Like
from that,
we make fucking kick-ass movies, if I say so myself.
Oh,
and
yeah.
like we fuck shit up. We're not fucking experts. We're not the best, and we don't ever claim to be. But we do practice our trade.
Yeah.
And like we're in the trenches 24/7. Like we're trying to learn what we're doing. We've written how many scripts?
Shit.
Like including all the short film scripts.
Including all the short films, like 20.
Yeah, we've written like 20 scripts. That's just within the last year.
2 of them feature length.
2 of them are. Which ones?
Moonlight Hour.
That's feature. It's 38.
It's looking like it's going to be a feature.
It feels.
You know how much we have.
Yeah, you're right. We have a lot, but that stuff gets cut up pretty fast. But what I will say is, it's gonna be nice and long. It's gonna feel good.
Yeah.
It's gonna feel like a trip.
It's gonna feel like you're having an anxiety attack the entire time.
I love it, man. It's gonna feel good. And then then we have a feature which is
106.
106.
Yeah.
That's a big mug, dude.
Yeah, especially doing this, we kind of realized what the scale of this all was.
Yeah.
Like what it meant.
Yeah, exactly. But like you said, or like I said, I can't remember who said it. We used to do it really simple. Like
yeah.
It used to be very broke down. We just were like, just do it. And that was the concept. Because in the beginning, when no matter what you do, you have to just do it. That's it. And that's what starts a formula of how you're going to do it next time. And then like what you can learn and how you're going to do it next time. And then what you can learn and how you can do it next time. And sooner or later, you're going to make a big short film.
Yeah.
And then sooner or later, it went from making a 1-minute-long film to making a 3-minute long, to making a 5-minute, to making like a 6-7 minute long, 8-minute long film almost. And then we're like, okay, well, like we're getting kind of to
the limit of what we have done.
Like what we can like do within what we're doing with this.
Yeah.
We need to take a jump.
Yeah. We need
like
to take
we
a
did.
leap.
Like we did before. Take a leap.
Yeah.
Jump into something new. We may not be the best at it this time, but man, we're
gonna learn a lot from
better.
it. And we're gonna be better for the next time.
And that's what it's about, man. That's what it's about. And so we did that. And that's where kind of Clairemont spawned from. Was just like a night with our friend, and we just decided to do something. Because we knew we wanted to do it, but we just had to do it. And that's what it comes down to, inevitably, is just fucking doing it.
Yeah, exactly. And that's what we've pretty much done through all this stuff, dude. Like, ever since we started doing stuff, we just did it.
And
it's like you're saying, taking that leap, being like spontaneous with stuff.
But yeah, because you have to be, man. That's how things happen.
Things aren't going to happen to you if you stay in the same place all the time.
Yeah, man. And they're not going to happen to you if you stay in your basement. I mean, yeah.
Sometimes you need to stay there.
Social media opens up possibilities for stuff like that more. But like really like building relationships with people, you have to do things.
Exactly. That's what this is.
Yeah, like even like people that are watching this or witnessing it, that's its own thing. But like the people that I have here, I meet them. I become acquainted with them. I sometimes become friends with them.
Yeah.
And they come back and they sit in my couch again, and we just continue doing this. And that's like what kind of like, to me, what life is kind of all about, is just meeting people, understanding what each person is, good, bad, whatever, and building a relationship, and then maybe doing something with it. You don't have to, though. It doesn't matter. You just do what you want. Just be a person.
Yeah.
Right? You know?
And just be you.
That's kind of what we try to show in our films. Like, our films are fucked up.
But it's people, and they're genuine.
It's people, and they're genuine, and they do some shit. People do shitty shit. People do things to get away from situations that are shitty. That's what this movie's about.
Pretty much all the movies we have, like
Moonlight Hour.
Yeah, pretty much all the movies we have coming up that we've like talked about and concepted, they're all pretty much that vibe.
Yeah, they have reasoning.
Oh, I want to talk about date night so bad because I've been thinking about it a lot.
So do we want to talk about our future a little bit?
Like what our plan is?
Yeah, with all because I did just talk about it to Austin and Josh last night. I spontaneously just like I called Josh. I'm like, hey, what are you doing? And he's like, oh, blah blah. Because I wanted to talk about, I think, scheduling another day for Moonlight Hour.
Yeah.
And I was just like, hey, dude, let's blah 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 blah. And he's like, oh yeah, I'm here with Austin and Brian. So I'm like, oh well, fuck it, I'll just go down there. So I just went down there, came in, and just like kind of just bursted out in this ball of energy, and just like showed like I seen this video I got inspired by. I showed him that. I talked to him about the movie, and I talked about our big plan of like what we want to do with like we have a bunch of movies we want to do. Yeah, like full feature length films. Like we have so many movie ideas. Yeah, like I think we're kind of crazy.
We kind of are.
To have like these many ideas.
But you have to, man.
You have to. You have to have.
You have to come in with that energy, with that, I'm going to do this.
Well, that's what I feel like, dude, which is crazy because I feel like it makes us different than like even like look at musicians. Yeah. They again, like as an example, they make songs, but they don't ever like make songs for the future. But we literally have film ideas for like almost 20 years into the future. Yeah. If things go the right way.
Which they will. I really believe that.
Manifest destiny, baby. Manifest destiny. I 100% believe it.
Oh, yeah.
I've started to think about starting to visualize things. Like, I think visualizing things might start to help things better too because you're imagining them.
You're seeing the plan.
You're seeing them happen like a few times over and over again. Like maybe before I go to bed, listening to my podcast because I listen to podcasts when I go to bed. I might just like start trying to like visualize, and that's gonna be an effort I gotta try to make because I don't do that. So I gotta like, I only do that in like I feel like a panic state of some sort. Yeah, you know what I mean. When I'm like thinking about things, I start to visualize like answers. You know what I mean?
Right. That's what we were talking about earlier. Like doing stuff, like making the small change. Yeah, like you're saying you don't normally do it. One day you just force yourself to do it. And then you do it the next day and the next day, and it becomes easier each day.
And also that's what I was saying too about like showing up and talking about that stuff with those guys. Austin called me today. That phone call I had with Austin earlier. I talked about. He was like, man, you know, like thank you for like having that kind of energy, man. Like it really like shows suit. And what you're doing and like what you really are trying to achieve in it, and like it's very cool to see, you know, that kind of positivity resonating off somebody, and you know, because you know it's not always been like this. Yeah, you know what I'm saying, like I've not always been this person. Like you know, like it's adapting to it and understanding and trying to like really let it in. You know, and there's still flaws. There's still mistakes to be made. There's still lessons to be learned. Yeah, and that's okay.
But you change.
I want that to happen.
Exactly,
because that's you want to invite those things.
You want to change. You don't want to stay the same person forever.
Absolutely. And all right, so go ahead. We're gonna give off a little bit of our future plans. Okay. Not much. Don't drop the ball here, Kaden. I mean,
okay. I can't name drop. I can name. Well, most of them.
We don't even have names for most of them.
They're just working names.
Working titles.
So the plan is we finish Moonlight Hour.
Yes.
Then we're gonna work on a film with Austin.
Yes.
And then we're going to go on a little trip with Josh, and we're going to film a movie. We're going to check out a location.
These are all short films, by the way. These are long short films, I would say.
That's just a film, Will.
It's just a film. We're making.
That's literally a film.
That's why I said what I would say, because I don't say shit right. Yeah. I don't know why I have this podcast.
But we're going to do the location scouting with Josh, go back, then film it. Hopefully, we're going to have to be down there for like 2 weeks, man.
We're going to go down there a few different times.
We're going to have to knock it out every single day.
We're going to go, I think, about 3 or 4 times probably total. Yeah. But that's cool, though, man. That's going to be a fucking awesome film.
It's going to be an awesome 2 weeks.
So that's something we haven't started writing yet, but we have like very well thought out.
We have the concept. Josh wants to gorilla the whole thing.
Yeah, which is cool. I'm kind of with that vibe too. I think we should. I think we should do that.
It would work better, and then just let the story tell itself.
Let it edit itself, man.
As we go, and then what we get is what we get.
We shouldn't do movies the same every time.
Oh no,
this is a
That's actually a cool style.
Yeah,
I fuck with that.
You fuck with that?
I fuck with that.
That's what we should do. I'm just saying, you know.
Yeah, see, we just had a breakthrough on the podcast.
we're gonna make a bunch of different styles because we can and because we are. That's what we are. I mean, we're already doing that. Like we make horror. I'm not really a fan of doing that anymore, but we've done it and we did it pretty good. We've made dramatic and like, you know, like B&E's a brother thing, sensitive subject stuff.
1037 is way more sensitive.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I was about to say.
That's honestly probably the messed up thing, and I still kind of feel weird when I show people that.
What did we just break through on? Remind me.
Well,
I'm a fucking idiot.
I can't do it without name dropping it.
Oh, we said a breakthrough
about how we're gonna shoot. Oh,
how we're gonna shoot movies. Yeah. So
that movie specifically.
Yeah.
The one after that. So, that is not going to be filmed the same way.
So that's okay, man. I really want to say
that's the big one. That's the movie we have spent almost over a year like writing and concepting.
Figuring out. Everybody's on board with it. We have people on the ready for that one.
Yeah,
like people are waiting to get involved with that one.
Yeah, that's going to be the big one. Fuck. That's going to be Moonlight Hour does good. We do Austin's. We do the thing with Josh.
Yeah,
and then
3 films.
Fuck, that might be 2022 when we start filming that. Like late 2022 now that I think about it.
What, when we film?
That. The big one.
22?
You gotta think. We have Austin's. We have the thing with Josh. We have like 20,000 other projects we have going on during the meantime.
You're right. 100%.
We have this podcast.
Somewhere money comes along so we can fund all this.
Yep, that's the point.
Yeah. Which that one's dude. I mean, and these are just like I said. These are real stories. These are concepts and things
that are based in reality. Like we're not going like super crazy like sci-fi or high fantasy or any of that.
And we want to
just put spotlighting.
We want to show bad things.
Why do we want to show bad things? Bro?
That's a good question. Man.
That's a very good.
I would love to know that answer.
You want to psychoanalyze us?
I honestly don't know. I really don't know. I like to showcase art, and I like to make people feel things, and I don't know why I want to make them feel that way. It's just that I want them to think, because I don't know, I guess I've had a lot of really weird things happen to me, like a lot of people would see things be like more abnormal per se. I've not had super crazy traumatic things happen to me, you know what I mean? But I've definitely been told the stories of super crazy traumatic things. Man. You know what I mean? Of like I have like so many people I know in life that have told me the craziest shit. And like I just want to showcase that in a way and have people understand. You got to understand these things. Yeah. Have people understand that you have to understand these things.
That you have to understand that bad things happen. That bad things exist.
Yeah. Like, and there's not much you can do about it except for
ride out the situation.
Are you going to do something about it, you know?
Yep, which is kind of the theme in Moonlight Hour and the movie right after that.
Literally. Yeah, it's like do something about it.
It's like, yeah, the world sucks. Nothing you do is you're probably not going to change it. You're not going to save the world.
And that's what I'm saying. So a lot of the stuff.
But what are you going to do?
A lot of stuff you're hearing too is just like the counter, like the very, very deep threaded things that are in our movies. Like those are the things that make you go, oh man, that's that
hits you in your chest.
So those are what we're describing. The movies, normal like tale and tone, are like have a genuinely good feeling a lot of the time.
Yeah, there's a message to it.
There's
an underlying of a hope, which that comes with like our style of writing, because our styles clash. Yeah, sometimes. Yeah, but it's usually like I said in the first podcast we ever did together, where it was I'm high hopeful. You are those shocking moments. Yeah, you are those. Oh my God, I can't believe that happened. Yeah, and then I'm the triumphant, you keep going, like that thing happened, try to find a way to move past it.
Well, it's funny because I feel like we're both those things. I feel like we're both those things on different days. Yeah, I believe that
we're just a good balance as far as writing goes.
Yeah, it's true.
It's melding those two, so it's not super one way or super the other.
I'll say like I do a lot more like dialogue. Yeah, like I let you do the more like heartstrung dialogue.
Yeah, I do the heartfelt moments. Those are mine.
Yeah, those are you, and then I do the more like
one-liners,
bombastic one-liners.
Basically, when stuff's popping off.
Oh, dude, those paragraphs though, the biggest paragraphs in all of our movies are mine. Correct? Dude, so we talked about your sunglasses. Let's talk about my sunglasses.
Yeah, where'd you get those nice sunglasses, Will?
So, dude, I don't know what kind these are. I don't know how to say these things. But I found these sunglasses at Fountain Square at the Sunday Drive show. Shout out to Sunday Drives. Nick, Adam, love you guys. Dude, they played awesome. That was killer. I wish you could have been there. You was working, wasn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Dude, they played awesome. I think that was the first show they had in over a year and a half, I think.
It was a minute,
March
man.
2020, I think.
Yep.
Crazy. They played good, man. They played really good.
Yeah, and they took all that time off, like getting better, like releasing the singles and stuff.
Yeah, dude.
Coming out with the EP. What is it actually? The volumes. The volumes is what Adam calls them.
Nick talked about that last time on the podcast, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
like,
what I thought, yeah.
Release them in volumes.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I like it. And I like all the visuals they're doing, man.
Yeah.
I need to get them out here. Adam, you talking to me? I'm talking to you. You need to talk to me. But, you know, for sure. And
you went out. You met a lot
of people. It was fun, man. I talked to a lot of people, man. I booked some more podcasts.
Yeah.
I fucking, made some business agreements. It was very fun.
Yeah. Like we were talking about, man. It's part of that spontaneity.
Yeah.
Like Josh just called you up like, hey, you want to go to the Fountain Square show?
So check this out. Take my glasses off for this one. Check this out. So I was editing, right? And Josh called me and he's like, hey man, do we have like anything to do today? And I'm like, I looked at my calendar, I'm like, no, dude, I don't have anything for us to do. Like, I'm good on my side. What, like, let me know if you think of anything. He's like, all right, yeah, no. So he gets on the phone. I keep editing, and then he calls me back, and he's like, dude, I remembered. I'm like, Sunday Drives in Fountain Square. We need to go. I'm like, oh my god, I forgot too, because we plan on going, and so we went, and booyah, just out of spontaneousness, thought. And went and had a great time. I got me a T-shirt I wore on the podcast a couple ago. You might have seen it.
Mm-hmm. They would have seen it by now.
Classic. It's classic.
Yeah.
And I like them guys a lot.
Yeah.
They're real cool, man. I like their art.
And
I like what they do. Got to see them play. Sandwich wasn't out there.
Yeah.
I thought Sandwich was gonna be there.
Sandwich is a busy man.
That was the one person I didn't see that I thought I was gonna see.
But it's okay.
Sandwich, you come back over to my house.
But yeah, like being spontaneous like that and like going for like those trips was kind of just proving that you can do it. It's kind of why I went to like see Mothman.
Yeah, that's
like
good.
Proving to myself that I could do it.
That's very good.
And that you can do anything. Like even if you're tired, even if you're pissed off.
Just like Brian Way Preston said, man, put these on, man. It'll make you feel great, kid. Whatever he said, I can't remember exactly, but that's what he said. That makes sense though now. Like that's what it is. Like that's what every conversation I have is like if you really decipher it, it all is the same theme. It's just like just do it and like be yourself and like be passionate and positive.
Yeah.
No matter what. I mean, like depression affects everybody.
It does. And
also, like you can't do everything.
Mm-hmm.
But what you can do is be yourself and try hard.
Yep.
That's what I get out of it.
Yeah. That's what I get out of it too, man. And I kind of forgot that for a little while.
Well,
but I remembered.
You're picking it back up. We painted your room today.
I remembered. It's all that matters is I remembered.
We're doing great, dude. We have so many things going on.
We got a lot of stuff coming up, man.
We do.
Really
we have a lot of things going on, and it's fun, man. And I'm excited to do all these things.
We got some videos coming.
Oh yeah, we have a couple videos we have a couple music videos dropped, probably already.
Oh, they would have been dropped by now.
Yeah. So
in the future time of when this is released,
much more time coming. Much more things coming.
Yeah, we might have 2 by then. We might have 3.
Who knows? We'll have a lot of stuff.
We might have We probably were going to, but
anyways, it's been fun having you on, man.
Yeah, it's been fun.
It's been a Will and Kaden podcast.
Yep, I've been feeling great lately, man.
That's awesome. Me too. I've been
good. Life's been fucking good lately.
Riding in the sunset, dude.
Yeah.
Seriously, it's been great, and it's been great talking to me, talking to you. Have a good one.